you aren't going to the gym because you're scared of the weight room, then you need to watch this video. I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you struggle with some form of gym intimidation in one way or the other. And I get it, it's totally understandable. Like, you go into the gym and everybody is just super focused and they know exactly what they're doing. And you just feel like if you go in there and you try to work out, you're just gonna get in the way and mess up everybody else's flow. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how I was able to overcome my gym intimidation and what's helped me to stay consistent in the gym for almost 4 years now. So without wasting any time, let's just jump right into things. So the first thing that you can do to kind of ease some of your stress about going to the gym and help you overcome this gym intimidation is just to bring a friend with you. I was super lucky when I first started going to the gym, like way back when I was younger. My dad started taking me to the gym, and this kind of really helped just like ease myself into the whole weightlifting process. And then when I was getting more consistent about 4 years ago, I had a friend who was also getting consistent at this time, so we would just go to the gym and we'd work out together. Whenever you're starting something new, especially with something like weightlifting, being able to do it with somebody else is just going to make the whole process a whole lot easier. So if you can, just find somebody who can go to the gym and work out with you. Being there together, you guys can figure things out. Like if you don't know where a machine is, or you don't know how to do an exercise, or whatever it may be, if you have somebody there with you, you guys can figure it out together. You won't feel as alone this way, and you won't feel like as self-conscious. Especially if you mess up on like an exercise or something, you guys can just laugh it off together. Like you don't have to get so like overwhelmed and self-conscious that everybody else is going to be making fun of you. Like you guys just laugh it off, you move on, and you have fun. Over time, I've realized that I have a lot more fun when I'm working out with somebody else, but I'm a lot more productive when I'm working out by myself. So at this point, I kind of prefer just working out by myself. But at the beginning, it definitely made all the difference to have somebody else there with me. So if you can, find a friend, a family member, whoever it may be, just find somebody who can go to the gym with you and you guys can work out together. I promise you this is going to give you just that little boost of confidence that you need at the beginning to make the whole process a lot easier and a lot less overwhelming and scary when you're first starting out. Okay, so tip number 1 was to bring a friend with you. And now tip number 2, this is going to be one of my more important tips for this video, but that is just going to be to, before you even go to the gym, just watch as many gym videos as you possibly can. If you're watching this video, you're already off to a good start. Like you're trying to learn about the gym before you even get there to make yourself more comfortable and just boost your confidence a little bit. And that's exactly what you want to be doing. So go on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it may be, just go and watch as many gym videos as you can possibly find. So just go find gym videos and watch them. It doesn't matter who it is or what they're doing, just go and watch those videos. Ideally, more educational videos will be better, but if it's a gym vlog or whatever it is, like as long as you're watching some video of the gym and somebody working out, you're going to learn a lot from those videos. Doing this is going to help you just build that foundation that you really need when you're first starting out. So you're going to watch these videos and you're going to start to pick up on a lot of gym terms and language, as well as different machines and exercises and kind of what different things target. You're also going to start to see like what a good workout should look like. So what your tempo and speed should look like, and kind of just the variations of exercises that you should be doing. Then when you do go to the gym, you're going to have already built this strong foundation for yourself. So the whole place is just going to be a lot less overwhelming. You're going to start to see and recognize a lot of machines and exercises and know how they work and how they should be done, what muscle groups they target, that kind of thing. And it's just going to give you a lot more confidence and a good foundation when you're first starting out. And let me tell you, when you first go into the gym, if you don't know what's going on at all, it can be really overwhelming because it seems like there's so much going on. But as you start to learn and recognize things, you really realize that it's pretty simple, and some things are a little overcomplicated, but if you just stick to the basics and stick to the simple things, you'll have a lot of success that way, and it'll just make it a lot easier for you to catch on and kind of start learning some things. So just start watching tons and tons of videos and just fully immerse yourself in as much gym content as possible before you even step foot in the gym. Okay, so that was tip number 2, just fully immerse yourself in gym videos and gym content before you even get there. Now, tip number 3, this is going to be just don't be afraid to ask for help in the gym. If you're ever in the gym and you don't know how to do something, or you don't know where a machine is, you can always ask for help. You can especially always ask the employees for help because that's their job and that's what they're there for, and they most likely know a lot about the gym because they work there. You can also always ask just anybody else who's in the weight room, but at this point it's really important for me to mention proper gym etiquette. I'll probably make a whole separate video on what what good gym etiquette should look like as a beginner and just for anybody else in the gym, but like what you should know as a beginner when you're just starting out. So I'll save like all the details of that for another video. Right now, it's just important for you to know probably the most important gym etiquette tip of all is just do not interrupt anybody during their sets. Each person's set lasts maybe like a minute maximum. So just like if you're gonna approach somebody in the gym, just do not approach them during that time. I don't really care if somebody interrupts me during my sets. Like I've had people come up to me during my sets and interrupt my workout, and I don't care that much about it because I know they meant no harm by it and probably just didn't know any better. But some people do get really serious about their workouts, so you don't want to risk like irritating the wrong person in the gym. So when in doubt, if you don't know, just wait. Just wait until you're 100% sure that somebody is not mid-set before you go and approach them. If you're always unsure, just find somebody else to go and ask, or you can always go up to an employee. Like they're always a safe option. So if you're scared to approach somebody in the weight room, ask an employee for help and they will be more than happy to help you. Okay, so tip number 3, don't be afraid to ask for help in the gym. Now, tip number 4, this is undoubtedly my most important tip for this video, and that is to make a plan before you even get to the gym. I can't tell you how many people like go to the gym for the first time and they're like, that was such a bad experience, that was so overwhelming, I was so stressed out, and they didn't have a plan for their workout before they got there. Like, yeah, I would be stressed out too if I went to the gym every time without a plan before I got there. Like if I tried to make up a plan of what muscle groups I was hitting, what workouts I was doing like on the spot in the gym, that would be like nearly impossible, and I would probably quit too because that is so hard and it puts so much pressure on yourself. The gym is already super stressful and overwhelming because there's so much going on. So if you go in there without a plan, you are just like stacking more and more to do onto yourself in a place that you're already going to be overwhelmed. So just don't put that pressure on yourself. What I want you to do is before every workout, you're going to make the exact plan for your workout, and then you're going to stick to exactly that plan throughout your entire workout. So pick what muscle groups you're hitting, what exercises you're going to do, how many sets and reps you're doing, in what order you're doing the exercises. Pick everything down to a T. And then when you go to the gym, you are going to do exactly that plan. So you're going to get there, you're going to be focused, you're going to be on a mission, and you're going to stick to exactly that plan. This is going to help take away all the stress and pressure of trying to figure out a plan on the spot, and it's just going to let you lock in, stick to your workout, put your head down, and get things done without worrying about what's going on around you. That is probably the most important thing that you can do to ease your stress about going to the gym. So make a plan before you get there and stick exactly to that plan throughout your entire workout. Okay, so that was tip number 4, and I really just had one more tip for this video, and that was just to change your mindset about going to the gym. I'm guessing if you struggle with gym anxiety, it's probably because you're unhappy with where you are, or you're just worried that other people are going to judge you in the gym. But it's important to realize that everybody else started in the gym for a reason, and most of the people there probably started because they were unhappy with themselves in one way or another. So a lot of the people there are most likely not going to judge you because they've been in your place before. Everybody was a beginner at some point and everybody started somewhere. Now, I'm not going to say that nobody's going to judge you because that's probably not true. People are judgmental, so I'm sure somebody is going to judge you somewhere. Like, that's just what people do. People judge other people, unfortunately. But your job is not to get caught up in the fact of who's judging you and who's not. It's just to be assured that, like, you are there to better yourself, okay? You are there working on yourself, and you need to focus all your energy into yourself. You can't be worried about who's judging you and who's thinking what. Just remember that we all have such a limited amount of energy in the day, like extra energy after work and school and whatever. Like, that sucks all the energy out of us. So if we want to improve ourselves, we need every ounce of our extra energy just being poured into ourselves. Every amount of energy that these people are focusing on judging you is just less energy they're putting into themselves, and it's energy that's coming out of working towards their goals. So they're focusing less energy into their goals, they're going to make less progress and be less likely to achieve them. Meanwhile, you're in the gym, you're putting your head down, you're focused on improving and moving forward, and you're going to be so much more likely to achieve all your goals because all your energy is being poured into yourself. So basically, the goal here is not to just say, oh, nobody's going to judge you in the gym, you're going to be fine. It's just to say, yeah, people may judge you, but your job is just to disregard that. Like, don't worry about that. Just move forward, keep moving forward, and don't let that stop you. People judged me when I first started out, and I didn't let it stop me, and look where I am now. 4 years later, so much progress under my belt, and just like, if I quit at the beginning, I wouldn't have seen any of the amazing benefits of weightlifting that I've seen, and so you shouldn't let that stop you either. Do not let other people people judging you hold you back from achieving your goals and success. Okay, so that was my last tip, and that is it for this video. I really hope that the tips in this video help you to overcome some of that gym anxiety and just start building your confidence so that you can get into the gym, start working out, making progress, and start achieving your goals. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!